watching rockflesh.com. We're Dimscûa at Damnation.
And welcome back. So here we are, still at Damnation. We've even got Dead Guy soundtracking us in the background there. But we are with Dimscûa. Welcome, guys.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
So you are super subs. That's probably the best way of describing it. You've been brought off the sub bench at the 89th minute to play it. You know. So how did it come about? You know, sort of. How did you end up here?
So obviously, I'm sure everyone knows the backstory about the podcast and Gav shouting us out and stuff. How we actually came about to getting booked on Damnation. It was literally 2 weeks ago. We got a message on Instagram. I was on holiday in Japan, and it came through, and it was from Gav just saying, "Shit, I've lost a band. Can you play?"
Yeah.
And we were like messaging around, "Can we do it?"
A few things around.
Yeah. Me, Sam and Lewis were here anyway, right?
So you were planning on being here.
Yeah. We're like,
We're punters, yeah.
so, you know, we very kindly got a refund on our tickets.
So half of us are going to be here anyway, so no brainer.
Brilliant. So this is not part of a tour or anything. You've literally had to rehearse, sort yourself out just to play this show.
This is our third proper show, yeah.
Bloody hell.
So, yeah.
So I presume, because there is a shitload of people out there. So some from, you know, I presume the first shows were not a shitload of people. So how much of a difference is it going to be?
Our first proper show was the second stage at Arctangent.
Right, so that's quite good.
And it was fucking packed.
Yeah,
so it's been fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
Our lives have been turned upside down within the space of 6 months.
Yeah. So let's talk about that, because you mentioned the podcast, which is Gav's from Damnation podcast, sort of two promoters, one pod, and your album Dust Eater, which frankly Gav has been giving the best promotion to. You know, did you? I presume, are you regular listeners to the podcast? Did you realise that he was just sort of shouting it out?
Yeah, I mean, it's the same for all of us. Like, we were listeners of the podcast since day one. We've been going to Arctangent for years, coming to Damnation as well. So we knew all about these guys before they even decided to pick us up. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, we literally, so the podcast comes out on Thursdays. Yeah. On Tuesday, I was in the office and we saw that two promoters, one pod had followed us on Instagram. I think we had about 50 followers at the time. And we were all like messaging each other, like losing our minds. We were like, "Oh, what's going on here?" On Wednesday, Gav posted a preview, and I think it was an AI transcription, so it didn't say Dimscûa, it said like Dimscûa.
Yeah.
And we were like, "Is that us? Is there another Dimscûa out there? Like, how many bands can there be?" Yeah. Honestly, that Thursday morning, we were like kids on Christmas, like up at fucking the cracker, off. Wait to let me unwrap my presents, and
my phone exploded that day.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. It was because we had that preview. It was only the night before we were thinking, shit, we better set up a band email account.
Yeah.
So that was done the night before the podcast came out, luckily. So, and then that day we got the offer to play Arctangent this year. So yeah, it's mad.
Yeah. So is there any sort of plan? Or are you just literally going with the flow at the present moment?
We don't have time to plan anything because things keep happening.
Yeah.
So, you know,
all been reactionary.
yeah, we released the album 2 weeks later. Oh yeah, you booked for ATG. We didn't even have a bassist.
Yeah.
We're scrambling. Two of the songs we never played live together.
Yeah.
So we had 8 weeks to get ready for that. ATG finishes, we get past that, and it was mad. And then it's like, oh god, we need more merch. We need to do this. We need to do that. Finally sort that out. Play Crowded Fest in Leicester, and it's like, okay, we got a couple more shows booked. We're pretty chill for the rest of the year. And then Gav calls, and it's like, okay, you know, one of the biggest shows we'll probably ever play, and we got 2 weeks to get ready for it. So yeah, we have no plan.
Yeah. and you are basically supporting Amon Ra, and you can hear quite a lot of Amon Ra. There's, you know, let's be honest, there's quite a lot of Amon Ra influence in your stuff.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Amon Ra, I've never heard of them.
Never heard at all.
People keep telling me to check them out. I've heard they're good things, but
it's a bit like Oasis going, Beatles. Never heard of them.
Yeah.
Never heard of them. Never come near them. But yeah, let's talk about the album. Though. The album, let's be honest. There's an awful lot of people blowing smoke up your ass about them, but it is brilliant. It is really, really, really good. Did you realise you had something quite special when you finished it?
Not really. I mean, we wrote it for ourselves, and we were very happy with it as a group. But we, as they said, we put no promotion into it. We just said, no, let's get it off the laptop.
Yeah.
We'll put it out there for people that know about us, and then see what happens.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll play a couple of
Maybe
shows.
we'll play a couple of shows.
yeah.
It's been fun. We couldn't have imagined the reaction we got at all.
Yeah, I think we would have been happy to play a couple of 100 cap rooms.
Yeah.
In the first year of being a band, that would have been our cool. We're happy with that.
Yeah.
So to play for 3,000 people at ATG, to be in a fucking 1,500 cap room today, to do a CD release, to have people talking about the record and saying that they love it, is fucking so far beyond our wildest dreams.
Yeah, this stuff was a pipe dream. This was like, when we released it, we had a loose conversation on what do we hope will happen with this? And we were like, wouldn't it be cool one day if we played Art Tangent and Damnation? All of us were laughing to ourselves maybe in 10 years, who knows? But the fact it's come around so quickly is incredible.
And what was quite fantastic on the Damnation forum is when you were announced, but there was very little sort of, oh shit, crippling alcoholism have got them. It's like, oh brilliant, you've got them. And, that must have been quite a buzz. Loads of people really
loads of people, because Betrayal of Guilt, absolutely excellent. And loads of people now who are like, oh, now I've got a clash.
Yeah.
That's wild to think about. That people are considering not going to see Portrayal of Guilt to come and see us, or leaving their set early to come see us.
Yeah, I was going to go and see Portrayal of Guilt.
So are you still going to go and see it? What's the plan? Bugger off halfway through, see if nobody notices, or
wireless guitar pack, right? Wander into the other room.
Yes. Well, that'd be good. That has not been seen before. Yes.
Yeah, I think we're just grateful for the response from everyone. It's just been, we can't quite comprehend it between all of us. It's just, mind blowing.
Yeah, we've already seen people wearing our shirts, people stopping us saying hey, and like I say, 6 months ago we were just sitting in our bedrooms making music, and then now all this is crazy, absolutely crazy. We can't thank everyone enough. Honestly.
Well, I think that's what, for me, it shows what's wonderful about this community. This community is about sort of finding things and finding bands and going, have you heard this? And actually sort of grabbing hold of stuff that's good, because it could be made by four guys in a bedroom. It could be grabbing it and saying, oh, have you heard this? This is really good.
I think the record is fundamentally, one of the core themes about it is obviously, these horrific and traumatic things that happen, but it's ultimately the human connection that gets you through that. And to have that land is really fucking meaningful for us. And to your point about the fact that this has come about so organically from this community, just feels, it feels such a privilege to be part of it. Genuinely, to be part of it as fans, to be part of it now as artists is honestly such an honour. And none of this, so much of this is just stars aligned. We were in the right place at the right time, and none of that is lost on us. We are just couldn't be more grateful for the experiences.
But actually there's an awful lot of people really excited to see it, and I think that's what's but that's great. It is absolutely great. Sort of in shows where people keep saying, oh, rock music's dead, guitar music's dead. There's 6,000 people out there who are going to basically take the task on that, and there are 6,000 people who are really excited about seeing you who hadn't released an album last year.
It's not lost on us at all. Completely insane.
Well, I'll let you head off and do what you do. So I've got one more question to ask, which is, so if Gav goes to you, this went really, really well, next year you get a stage. You have basically your Dimscûa stage. Who would you stick on it?
Oh Christ.
So that's the next one. Next time you're in Japan, he'll message you about this.
Ulver, for me, personally. I love a bit of Ulver.
Honestly, it's crazy because, like I say, we had tickets before. so many bands, so many of our favourite bands are at this festival this year. So they're the ones we would book, the likes of like Big Dude, Death Heaven, obviously like Amara and like other bands like that. All of them, this lineup is stacked, and to be a part of it on the 20th anniversary of Damnation is just unreal for us. Like we cannot.
I think we booked the same lineup again.
Just without you.
We'd maybe get Vigadu to do the next album as well. So if they could do 4 albums next time, fucking slackers. And if we could somehow get Caspian on the lineup here, I think that would be the dream.
Brilliant. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure, and it is brilliant. Let's be very, very honest. Dust Eater is a phenomenal album. So
Thank you, man.
well done. I'm really looking forward to seeing you in a couple of sets' time. I'm going to leave it now because Dead Guy are desperately trying to sort of drown us out there. This has been rockflesh.com. You've been watching Stewart on this. Do your usual subscribe things, press buttons and all that. It's been emotional. See you soon. Thank you.
Thanks.